This review is for the Compaclite. It's a swivel chair. And what's really interesting about this is, first, why they call it compact. It's because it actually fits inside to this tiny bag, which, as you can see, as in comparison to a regular travel bag or travel chair, it's half the size. This entire chair will fold up very compactly, and everything will fit right inside this bag. And it only weighs a little over 5.5 pounds. The weight capacity for this chair is 250 pounds. This is actually the Oversize chair, and sitting beside it is actually the Oversize chair that does not swivel. They have made some improvements over the prior models as opposed to what is presently on the market. First of which is size. The pink chair, and you can probably see it from the side here, is actually a little shorter to the ground, and it's a little more difficult to get out of. The blue chair, of course, is a little bit higher. I'd say it's about 2 inches higher. That just provides you a little bit more support in actually getting up. And additionally, on the back of the older models, they only had one tab that you could pull on to actually place the poles on. And on the new ones, they have two. So they have one on each side, which I think was a great idea, because if it fails through time, you need that tab to actually stretch this over the poles, which we will show you in a little bit. Another nice feature with this chair is that it will not swivel until you sit on it. So I have my demonstrator here trying to swivel and move the chair, and as you can see, he's not able to do so. So now as he sits in it, he'll sit down and begin to slowly swivel in the chair. And it's really kind of cool because you can swivel the entire way around, 360 degrees, either direction. So he can go in either direction. And it's a smooth rotation, and you cannot rock on this. If you try to rock on it, you actually will find that the feet will lift up off the ground. So although there's a little bit of movement, there's not a whole lot. So don't misinterpret swivel as rocking. This is not a rocking camp chair. This is a swivel chair. Again, everything fits compactly back in the bag. What is nice about these chairs is that attached on the inside of the bag is instructions on how to fold them back up. And this is just one way. I've actually folded it a few different ways to have everything actually fit on the inside of the unit. They've changed the pull tabs they removed actually the traditional metal pull tabs, and they added a loop, which is nicer because you can just put your finger in it to actually open and close the bag. Okay, so we're going to show you how easy it is to assemble at this point. Once you pull it out of the bag, the unit itself, the steel cords are attached with almost like a bungee type system, and when you pick the middle piece up in the center, you'll notice that some of the legs automatically they pull together all on their own. So all you have to do then is essentially insert the remaining pieces into their respective poles, and they're all attached with this bungee cord stretchy material. Okay, so now that we have the bottom of it put together, he's putting the top poles into their respective parts. There's no way you can lose anything for this because it's all attached with the cords on the inside. So you simply unfold, and the two shorter poles is where the front of the chair, of course, will go. So you have little pockets that you insert into the poles into the pockets. There's a bag that's here also that can be used for a bottled water, store your electronics. And then the back has those nice pull tabs that I had previously talked about. So you have the pull tab that you pull down in the side, and then you simply just lift up your last one. Now this one will pull it a little tautly to get the pole inside the pocket, and you're done. So, I mean, that's it. That's all that is required to put it together. It's super easy. I think it's a great design as long as you feel comfortable with a swivel chair and you have a flat surface to place it on. I think the compact design is the best feature of all, that it's such a small design. People can't believe this when I bring it to baseball games and I bring it to camp. they laugh and they're like, what's in that tiny bag? Because, you know, who would have guessed that it's a full-size chair, a comfortable chair that can accommodate people up to 250 pounds.